it just occurred to me that things are going entirely too well. It's a beautiful Tampa day. It's like January 11th or 12th, and I mean, it's beautiful. It's like 70 degrees. That just won't do. So I'm gonna go north, up through the Carolinas, and I'm gonna go looking for old cars and trucks and parts and things and just exploring, because it's much colder and wetter and nastier up that way. It's supposed to be like in the 30s, maybe the 20s at night. That's vastly superior to, you know, low 70s and seagulls flying by and little dolphin fins in the bay. So I've made up my mind. I'm going on a road trip. You are too. Step one, get out of the Z06 that has no bed, barely a trunk, and get in something like this, a new Toyota pickup. It's got all these weird little radar things where if you have it on cruise, it won't run into the back end of somebody. I guess I could get behind that. And I get to stretch out too. It's got the 4-cylinder though. If you're ever asking yourself, should I get the 4-popper or the 6 in an SR5, the 4-popper is utterly gutless. I could outrun this, and I'm an old, frail man. Dude, I'm like 25 minutes north of Tampa. Vintage, classic, auto parts this way. There's the sign, International Auto Parts, if you want to check out anything you see here today. This is what got my attention as I was going down the road. It's wiped out, true, quarter smoked over here, but 74 to 77. Still has the spoiler on the back, some trim, the hood. Man, it got smoked right there. 6-cylinder car. That's kind of wild. That one beside it looking like Christine over there is an old Chrysler. I know, not exactly like Christine. You guys got to forgive me. I'm just getting over a sinus infection, so I may be coughing a couple times. Wonder what's in this. Yeah, such cool steering wheels and things. Look at that dash, dude. That big bubble there on the top, that is crazy. And we gotta look up under here. They had some of the craziest engines in this period. I have no idea whatsoever. Maybe some of you guys. They had all these crazy names for them in these days, you know, the polyspherical. But boy, that's cool. What's that, a New Yorker? Or come back here and see if it's on the, not on the quarter. Look at that roof line. How cool is that? Anyway, we got a lot more we're going to check out. Speaking of checking out, just spied that 68 Impala doghouse over there. They say there's more in the back. Once again, that is the place. About 35 to 40 minutes north of Tampa. All right, I spied just as I'm leaving here. One of those ones they're calling old body style. The OBS is now 88 to 98. That's a step side or a dually. It's got to be a dually bed, right? But that body style looks really solid down low. Once again, that's at that place right there. But let's go on to the next place. And now, not even a quarter of a mile up the road, Bigger's Garage. I'm assuming this is no longer in service, but this is cool too. That's old school. Bigger's Auto Salvage. See what we got over there. Oh, that's cool. That's their sign with the phone number. This is area 813, by the way, in case you guys are not from the Tampa area. Check out the boom. Oh, scared me. Got an attack kitty climbing off there. Hey, meow. Is your name Papa Mau Mau? Aw.
Hey, sweetie. What you doing?
How cool is that? Wow. That is beautiful. But we got to continue down the road. Does that look like a... Is that a brake on there, or is that... Yeah, that's a brake system. It almost looked like it was some kind of like a train wheel or something. That is crazy. How cool is that? I just caught a glimpse of something as I was driving by what looked to be like a business that shut down a while back. Now this, I don't know what's in the field beside it, but it just looked like something you and I may be interested in checking out. So maybe just past these trees. Let's see what we got over here. By the way, I'm about 15 miles south of Brooksville, Florida. I'm going southbound right now because I did a quick little turnaround once I saw this back here. I just wanted to confirm what it is or isn't. Now there's an open building here, and what intrigued me about that is that it has that 27 on there. And maybe looking like race shop kind of stuff. And it made me look over here. So let's hop out of the truck here. I told you I'm going to show you the stuff I find. Just in the middle of a field here. Interesting that the building says 27 and the car says 67. Looks like they smacked up the front a little bit. No axle assembly. Cool cage. No steering. No drivetrain, obviously. Yeah, it looks like they may have smacked up the front. Oh, the braided stainless line right there. Dash 8 fitting. It's probably 6 feet long, at least. Wow, that stuff's not cheap. Got the little flap on top for when you're spinning backwards to slow you down. Cody Lane. Huh. Very cool. Still has the chain on it that they use to drag it here. A couple more A-end fittings for maybe clutch or brake parts. Wild. A lot of you guys might have seen some of my other video stuff, one of which was called Abandoned Junkyard, series of 3 videos about a junkyard just outside Tampa, and incredible story. So if you get a chance, go see that. But what I'm going to be looking for, I'm looking in every building, every yard, back behind everything for about the next 2,000 miles. So got to make sure I don't get a glare in this thing. But so if there's anything cool out there, you will see it. If it's something, I'm thinking anything from a Model T on up to a Grand National, to a cool old motorcycle, some Triumph, that kind of stuff, you know, old Harleys, whatever. But whatever I see, you're gonna see too. And you can see there's not a whole lot of sunlight left. I got a late start today getting the truck rental and all that stuff. So tomorrow though, we're going to be having a whole bunch more stuff. But in the meantime, I'm not giving up yet. I'm sure we're gonna find some stuff in just a few miles. We're about 10 miles south of Brooksville, Florida. If you're following along, if you see something on this video that doesn't have a number attached to it, then just keep in mind kind of where I am. And I'll let you know at every stop, kind of geographically where I'm at the time. So let's keep going. Well, here we are in Brooksville at Hot Wheels. Sign says open, but it's dark. This kind of had my attention. I'm trying to kind of figure out what it is, because I don't know, maybe it started as an MG, but it's got C3 Corvette wheels that would be like 78, 79. And then you get to the front, Mercedes grill. What kind of brakes do we have? All right, kind of a GM setup on the brakes. See if the engine's in the front. Well, it's got the exhaust back here. Let's peer down, see what we got. Well, probably got the engine in the front. Oh, that's cool. Roll bar inside. I'm thinking maybe MG-ish, but that's an automatic. And the shifter is also a C3 Corvette, so that'd be pretty cool. It doesn't look as if, I don't know, man, I don't think that's C3 Corvette, but I could be wrong. I'm not going to open the hood on it. You'll see in the background. And a Mopar gas cap. Cool little car, really. Nice dimensions. Now, here's why I stopped. Nice ragtop. That's not bad fitment, it's just the door's not closed all the way. And of course, I would swear that that hubcap is off of like an 80s New Yorker. Nice ride. So supposedly a 440 with buckets, console on the floor. Little tack off to the side there. Nice ride. Really nice straight car. If there's any Bondo, it sure doesn't stand out. That's where that's sitting. It says Keith's Hot Wheels paint and body over there. And then this one says Hot Wheels premium 10-minute oil change. It's 822. I don't know what they're calling the road here, but we're still on 41. And it's probably a Brooksville address. Wait a minute. I didn't even see this till just now. Ooh. Don't get shot, Sean. Do not get shot. This is as far as I'm going. What about that? Has some kind of Land Cruiser or something over there. I'd say 85, 87, 4x4. First gen Mustang up there. Cool little Porsche back there. Man, I would like to come here during the day. This looks like a cool place. Me likey. Right across from the Zaxby's and Popeyes and McDonald's. Cruising through the O'Reilly, man. I feel like I should be channeling Vice Grip Garage, man. Ran into Sky here and his buddy. What's your name?
Carl.
Carl. And you're in your 71 Nova. You got to tell me about this. You drive this like all the time?
Yeah, that's my daily driver. It's I got it back in April of 2020 to 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just recently got on the road. Got it from a great buddy of mine. It's quite a beauty. I had to do all the electronics and stuff like that.
Yeah, he was saying that you put the headlights in and the electrical system's going, kiss my ass!
Yeah, straight six.
Six popper.
250. All original other than the new key ignition, starter,
yeah, got a new
alternator,
starter,
new wires, and distributor cap, all that. But I just try to keep it as much as original as could.
Now that's a 71, right?
Yes, sir, 71.
And 68 to 72s are the ones that are most similar. Than 73, they went with a big bumper.
Yeah, they did.
You would think was it a northern car at once?
Yeah, they had.
One
the guy
time?
told me he got it up upstate New York, and had a lot of rust on it when he got it about 30 years ago, and he had it up in California, and he used to drive on the beach a lot. So
Yeah, oh,
yeah,
dude.
the soul got to him.
I lived in Northern California, and it was, if you're inland, you're totally fine, but if you're out on the beach, you're screwed.
Yeah, he said he drove it up down the beach all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, I got the straight pipe all the way to the back, right behind the exhaust. It's a cherry bomber without dual tip, make it look like a V8, sound like it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, the stickers
No,
are
no.
fantastic. Well, dude, man, thank you for taking the time. So you just got a battery, you getting the problems figured out, or?
Yeah, it's the alternator at the moment. It's
Yeah.
The volt regulator on it. It's,
Yeah.
It's 50 years old. It's going out.
Oh, dude, yeah.
That's kind of
It's a nice ride, man. Are you going to go out and do any changes to it? Are you going to keep the 6 in it? You going to?
At the moment, yeah, I'll wait till give another year or two. save up some money and then take it out and slowly rebuild it as it is.
Yeah.
Just throw a little 350 in or something.
Is it a power glide transmission, the 2-speed? Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Dude, it looks good on the camera too, man.
I'll see if I can start it up.
Great night to be out cruising.
Oh, that's a lovely night.
You can't kill those 6s either.
All I do is top them up with oil in.
Yeah, you're gonna have to keep some oil in the trunk.
Yeah.
Well, it started that time. Hell yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Man, we do not have a whole lot of sunlight left, but I had to get this on here. Wow, beautiful. And there's so much other stuff in this one lot. See back there? We get through the barbed wire. Got a little zoom going there. Little sedan. Cool old boat. Engine not that old, looks like a Mercury. And how could I not stop for that? I like this guy. I've never met him. Like him a lot. Got a Jeep here. What's this? Yeah, that's a 4-door, but quadruport. Easier to get your friends in there. Got just another minute. Walking up this way, I want to show you a couple other things. See that truck? The building's cool too. Office Zips Real Estate 352-797-2813. Old Ford, if I were to guess, early 50s, approximately. I know that like 49 had that smaller grill, so I'm gonna say 51 to 53. I may be off, but there you go. Guy with a particularly loud muffler. I'm gonna hop back in the truck and go down there because there's about a 53-ish Cadillac and a Cutlass wagon, it looks like. But first, oh, that's cool. Chetek, C-H-E-T-E-K. Seriously cool steering wheel. Looks like mahogany or something. Little mini bike. This is a cool little place here, man. What's this probably at now? I don't know my earlier caddies. I'm guessing 53. I know that these, even in 4-door configuration, bring a pretty nice buck. There's a trailer ball back here. I'm sorry you guys can't see this. Let me see if I can turn on the light here. There we go. Bumper smoked over there and over here. Locked. We're not able to open. We've got something else over here. Just a little bit of sun left to get this stuff. Well, let's be honest, there's no sun left. International Harvester. Just the cab. And I guess you go in there to get a loan. Some guy must have put his title on the line. Now this one's cool. It's not that Vista Cruiser roof, but it's still. What are we gonna call this, a 69 maybe? That's locked too. I shouldn't be trying to reach on these doors anyway. Maybe you guys have a better idea looking at the front. Now that is bad. Did you notice the lack of rust down low? I mean, that thing is solid. I gotta keep moving though. Well, looks like it's drawing to a close. The very first day of our adventure over the next week and a half or so going through the Carolinas and Tennessee. We ran out of daylight, but tomorrow is our first big day. We'll get lots of sunshine and a whole lot of cool cars coming. Come with me tomorrow. It's gonna be a blast, man.